Design to Share Q&A. My name's Nicola.
And I'm Erwin.
And I'm going to start with a question that we get asked an awful lot. Where do I start with a great new look?
And my feeling is, and your feeling I'm sure as well, it's all about learning to look. And learning to look will get you a good look. So there are a few places that we can do that.
I think it's all about training one's eye. And I think a great place to start is with magazines, tear sheets. It's instant gratification. You can, see right there in front of you if something speaks to you or not, or maybe take certain elements. It doesn't have to be the whole room that appeals to you, but, certain elements will speak to you.
Also movies. Movies are terrific. I think learning to see what people who design the movies, what they think and what they're seeing, I think is quite wonderful. I think the mid-century story, which is a very big thing right now, of the 60s and 50s,
right,
as well as the 70s that one's seeing in movies, is quite wonderful. And the way it's done is very interesting. In The Brady Bunch, which was a series of the actual period, those interiors are done very differently in movies like Down with Love.
Right.
So that, I think, is a wonderful resource. And if one can visualize oneself in that space, well, then that's great. The other thing, I think, is learning to see interiors the way one looks at people. I think we've been brought up since we're children, how to see people.
Right.
And we find people attractive and we find people unattractive.
Yes.
I think a beautiful person who's 6 foot tall and totally gorgeous, but might have teeth that are a quarter inch too long or ears that are an inch too wide, immediately you can see what a problem is.
Yes.
And what that problem is. And it's a proportional issue. And I think that we should learn to see the same in an interior. In fact, there are oftentimes, I think every one of us have listened to music that just gives one goosebumps, Why can't an interior do that? I mean, certainly people we see turn us on. I mean, an interior, a piece of furniture, a painting, I mean, why not?
It's
I
just
mean,
training your
visual.
eye and tapping into that.
Exactly, just about training one's eyes.
Yes, and travel also is a great way to be exposed to different cultures, different colors, or synonymous with different countries, say Mexico with the very strong colors.
Right, right. Or the south of France, for example, is another one.
Right.
Or something Japanese. I mean,
yes.
Japan is, and that sort of Asian Zen thing.
Yes,
and
again, we're not saying that, you have to do your whole room Japanese with the Zen theme, but there might be elements, again, that you might incorporate into your design. Hotels also a great inspiration. There are many, fantastic designers that are out there now that, do wonderful interiors that, again, you can pull ideas from that.
Yes, in fact, you were saying that you can buy things from hotels that are, one can take with one.
Absolutely.
And, just to sort of recreate that.
Indeed. They want to recreate the feeling they had on vacation. How do I do that? Okay, then they'll sell you the bed that you absolutely loved and slept like a baby in. So.
Right, right. Also, I think there's a self-esteem issue here that I want to talk about. And the self-esteem issue is that there isn't just one answer. I think there's just so much information that's out there and so many different styles. I think one shouldn't feel intimidated that you're going to choose an interior that's the wrong one.
Right.
I think that one has to commit to something. And it's a commitment and self-esteem issue that I think we need to sort of be aware of. And I think once one gets that, I think it could be really terrific.
Yes. So I think in summary, what we really need to say is, just be aware of your surroundings. You're going to find inspiration in travel, in magazines, maybe hotels.
And learning to look. Just keep your eyes open and look. So when you're looking at the movie and you're looking at the stars and what they're wearing, also look at the interior and see if it thrills you. See if it's something that you want to live in.
If it speaks to you, absolutely. Well, thank you very much for watching Design to Share Q&A. I'm Nicola.
And I'm Erwin.